fouled off. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Made him look silly with that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in now, Jairo Munoz, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center, and that's in there, base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Dero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The second baseman, P.K. Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. 1 gone here in the Boston third, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Haggerty backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Dahlbeck is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Christian Vasquez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lewis looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the shortstop, Frankie Cordero.
Into the box now, Franchi Cordero. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Fraley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 7-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Marmolejos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sam Haggerty. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Fouled away. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Ready now, J.P. Crawford. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Richards comes set. Here comes the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. The relay, throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen roads to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Seager is sitting on 200 home runs throughout his fine career, searching for 201 here.
Yeah, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air. You start throwing up 200-plus homers in the big leagues, you're doing something.
2-0 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 7-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Casey Sadler answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one. A
bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. At the plate now, Jairo Munoz. And he hits it hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
I mean, this is old school baseball at its finest right there. Put the speed demon at the top of the order. That creates havoc on the base pass. And then your number 2 hitter, who's supposed to have the best bat control, why not implement the hit and run? And it worked to perfection.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Shot toward right center. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 down, runners at first and second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or two at a time.
Skied into straightaway right. Moore is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox are out in front 11-2. Now batting, Tom Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Munoz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, number 28.
So digging in now, Jake Fraley. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting,
So coming to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Ken Giles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Christian Vasquez. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Franchy Cordero is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And right into the shift, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Dylan Moore is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 3.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. That won't help much. It's 11-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jairo Munoz. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's just 1 for 6. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And that's the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1-0. Outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Kyle Lewis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Ty France. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball.
1 out,
strike.
nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Michael Chavis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Moore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for the Red Sox, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Tom Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jake Fraley. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
No strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
1 strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Munoz will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
At the plate, Sam Haggerty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Haggerty.
Richards comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Just foul.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw goes to third, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. At the plate, Franchi Cordero. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Will Vest comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 53, Will Vest.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah. Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Stepping into the box, Jairo Munoz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Haggerty ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now. Looking to minimize the damage here.
2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line towards center field. Lewis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many. Ryan Brazier will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 70, Ryan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Leading off for the Mariners.
He's set and the pitch.
J.P.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So striding in, Kyle Lewis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Ty France. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
And the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he will knock this ball down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Franchi Cordero. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1, so they're unable to add to their 12. So stepping in, Tom Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Number 22.
In there, strike 1. Torrens, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting. Number
Ready
20.
once again, Jake Fraley. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swinging a soft liner, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. First baseman.
Next for Seattle, Jose Marmolejos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. Boston scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Garrett Richards wins his 3rd of the season. Justus Sheffield allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.